This is a map of North America, and the northern half of the continent is Canada, the second largest country in the world. The country is bordered by the United States to the south and the US state of Alaska to the northwest. It has a hugely varied geography, including mountain ranges and highland plateaus with thousands of lakes and rivers, lowlands, plains, and prairies. However, there is something spectacular about the country. It has been discovered that this country shares similarities with a country in Central Europe. What country does Canada share similarities with, and why are such similarities in place? Join us as we explore why Canada is becoming the Switzerland of the North American continent. It must have been quite a surprise to make this discovery, as no one must have expected a country in North America like Canada to bear similarities with another country located thousands of miles away in Central Europe. Well, the country of discussion is none other than Switzerland, a landlocked mountainous country bordered by Austria, France, Germany, Italy, and Liechtenstein. And it is one country being replicated by the Dominion of Canada. And these similarities aren't hearsay with fickle evidence to prove, but concrete detail and real-life situations that completely explain how Canada is becoming the Switzerland of America. So let's begin the similarities by diving into the realm of international relations between both countries. The Dominion of Canada and the Swiss Confederation have a dynamic partnership. They are bound and guided by shared values, commercial interests, and a deep-rooted commitment to democracy and human rights. These two nations are becoming synonymous with bilateral excellence. Switzerland, which is popularly known for hosting influential global events like the World Economic Forum in Davos and serving as a hub for United Nations Agency and the World Trade Organization, warmly embraces Canadian representatives at all levels of government and business. In 2020, Canada and Switzerland celebrated the 75th anniversary of their diplomatic relations, a testament to the enduring strength of their bond. With French as an official language in both countries and a shared tapestry of prosperity, multilingualism, and diverse ethnicities, Canada and Switzerland proudly reflect their status as federal states. With the Swiss Embassy in Ottawa and the Consulates General in Montreal and Vancouver, Switzerland maintains a physical presence across Canada. Similarly, Canada's embassy in Bern and permanent mission to the WTO and UN nestled in Geneva serve as vital hubs for fostering collaboration and dialogue. Through diplomatic exchanges, cultural ties, and a mutual quest for progress, Canada and Switzerland are solidifying their positions as beacons of harmony and cooperation. As the pages turn, their partnership continues to flourish, embracing the spirit of unity that defines their nations. Another thing to note is the people-to-people relations in both countries. A thriving Swiss community flourishes in Canada, boasting over 155,000 Canadians of Swiss descent. And what's more, there are 40,000 Swiss citizens residing in the Great White North, and the exchange doesn't stop there. Thousands of Canadians venture to Switzerland, with approximately 275,000 exploring its wonders in 2019. While 125,500 Swiss citizens ventured across the Atlantic to discover Canada's beauty during the same year. And when it comes to academic collaboration and youth mobility, both countries are well invested in each other's academic sector. Canadian and Swiss universities form a robust network of collaboration through numerous agreements, fostering excellence in education, research, and innovation. Every year, hundreds of Swiss students and researchers journey to Canada to engage in academic exchanges and collaborative research initiatives and pursue studies in esteemed Canadian institutions. And in January 2018, the Canada-Switzerland Joint Statement on Science, Technology, and Innovation was signed, furthering the aim of fostering collaboration between institutions in these fields and propelling breakthroughs and advancements. Canada and Switzerland also embrace commerce, which helps enhance the trade relations of both parties. A perfect example of this awesome trade relationship is the bilateral agreement between Canada and Switzerland. This agreement spans various areas of cooperation, including tax information exchange, double taxation, agriculture, air transport, asset sharing, conformity assessments, nuclear cooperation, social security, extradition, and criminal investigations, as well as film and video relations. Commercially, the relationship between Canada and Switzerland thrives, showcasing a robust and diverse partnership encompassing trade, investment, and innovation. In 2009, a free trade agreement was established with the European Free Trade Association, of which Switzerland is a prominent member. Recognizing the importance of science, technology, and innovation, a joint statement was signed in 2018, solidifying the commitment to collaboration between Canadian and Swiss institutions in these domains. United by a shared commitment to multilateral cooperation and humanitarian assistance, Canada and Switzerland stand as steadfast allies in addressing pressing global issues. They collaborate closely on various priorities, including the promotion of democracy, human rights, inclusion, and the fight against climate change. Both nations share a common goal of strengthening the rules-based international order, defending media and press freedom, and countering the detrimental impact of disinformation. To tackle the complex challenges of our time, Canada and Switzerland forge strong alliances within multilateral forums, one of which is embracing the French language and culture. Both countries actively participate in this international organization. Also, the International Civil Aviation Organization came together to ensure safe and efficient air travel globally. The International Criminal Court collaborating to uphold justice and accountability on the international stage. Multilateral Organization Performance Assessment Network, joining efforts to assess and improve the performance of multilateral organizations. Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, engaging in initiatives to promote economic development, well-being, and sustainable growth. Organization for Security and Cooperation in Europe, cooperating to enhance security, stability, and democracy across the region. The Pacific Alliance partners to foster trade and integration among member countries. United Nations, on the other hand, is working collectively to address global challenges, promote peace, and ensure global stability. United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization collaborating to advance education, science, culture, and communication. World Trade Organization engaging in discussions and negotiations to promote fair and inclusive global trade. Through their active participation in these multilateral organizations, Canada and Switzerland demonstrate their unwavering commitment to building a more prosperous, inclusive, and sustainable world. And referring to Canada as the Switzerland of North America is a way of drawing parallels between Canada and Switzerland in several ways. Switzerland is renowned for its political and economic stability. Canada similarly enjoys stable governance and a robust, diversified economy, which might make it a safe haven in turbulent times. Like Switzerland, which has 4 official languages and a high multicultural society, Canada is also well known for its cultural and linguistic diversity, with 2 official languages, English and French, and a multitude of cultures represented within its borders. Switzerland is famous for its banking system, which is known for its privacy and solidity. If Canada's financial sector becomes similarly respected, this could be another point of comparison. Switzerland is known for its long-standing policy of neutrality, particularly in global military conflicts. While Canada does not maintain a formal policy of neutrality, it is generally seen as a peace-seeking nation. Switzerland has one of the best healthcare systems in the world, just as Canada is known for its high-quality healthcare services and universal healthcare policy. Both countries consistently rank high in terms of quality of life, with strong education systems, high levels of safety, and beautiful natural landscapes. And the governments of Canada and Switzerland have also taken a significant step in strengthening their research partnerships in the fields of science, technology, and innovation. The Honorable François-Philippe Champagne, Minister of Innovation, Science and Industry, and Guy Parmelin, Swiss Federal Councillor for Economic Affairs, Education and Research, have signed a joint statement to enhance the already thriving relationship between the 2 nations in various research areas. The joint statement solidifies the commitment of Canada and Switzerland to foster greater collaboration in science and research. It emphasizes the sharing of best practices, facilitating access to technology, markets, and talent, and establishing strong linkages between academia, industry, and government. Minister Champagne emphasizes the importance of this collaboration, stating Canada and Switzerland will continue to foster greater collaboration in science and research. Together, our 2 countries are helping create more opportunities for researchers, innovators, and businesses to partner on projects that will shape the economy of the future. And Federal Councillor Parmelin also highlighted the significance of the partnership, affirming the cooperation between Switzerland and Canada in the fields of science, technology, and innovation is a testament to the strength of the relationship and shared values between our two countries. It shows what can be accomplished when two nations work toward a common goal. I am confident that this cooperation will continue to thrive and will lead to many other successes in the years to come. This partnership exemplifies Canada's commitment to advancing international cooperation in science and technology to address global challenges. It will bolster trade, investment, and innovation ties between Canada and Switzerland, fostering research and development partnerships that can pave the way for new discoveries and commercial applications in both countries. The Honourable Mary Ng, Minister of International Trade, Export Promotion, Small Business and Economic Development, emphasises the broader impact of this collaboration, stating, "This partnership with Switzerland is another example of how Canada is advancing international cooperation in science and technology to address global issues. It will strengthen trade, investment, and innovation ties between Canada and Switzerland, supporting research and development partnerships that can lead to new discoveries and commercial applications in both countries." And Canada and Switzerland have established an organic equivalency agreement, streamlining trade between the two countries. Under the agreement, certified organic agricultural products and processed food or feed can be accepted in Switzerland if they originate from Canada, Switzerland, or the European Union. Similarly, certified organic plant or animal products produced or processed in Switzerland or processed in Switzerland with organic ingredients from the EU or Canada can be sold in Canada. Certain products such as wine and multi-ingredient products with non-Canadian, non-Swiss, or non-EU ingredients are not covered by the agreement. Both countries must also adhere to their respective labeling requirements. Furthermore, Canadian and Swiss food regulators have expanded their organic equivalency agreements to include recognition of organic standards in multi-ingredient processed food products. The updated agreement, which builds on a previous 2012 arrangement, acknowledges that Canada and Switzerland share equivalent organic production standards for both agriculture and processed foods. This means that products can enter each market without the need for additional certification. The expanded agreement opens up opportunities for Canadian food producers to access Switzerland's organic food market, which is the 8th largest in the world and experiencing a steady growth of around 7.5% year-on-year. And in a significant historical collaboration, Switzerland played a pivotal role in assisting Canada with mountain exploration in the Rockies. In the late 1800s, Canadian explorers sought to navigate the treacherous Rocky Mountains to expand their knowledge and appreciate the natural beauty. However, after a tragic accident in 1896, resulting in the death of Philip Stanley Abbott, Canada halted its exploration efforts due to the dangers involved. Recognizing the expertise of the Swiss in mountain climbing, Canadians sought their assistance in safely venturing into the Rockies. The Swiss agreed and sent a group of skilled mountaineers to guide the Canadian expeditions. Under the guidance of these Swiss mountaineers, not a single death occurred during the 50 years of their employment with the Canadian Pacific Railway. This collaboration left a lasting impact on Canadian culture and fostered the development of the Canadian Rockies as a popular tourist destination. The Swiss guides not only ensured the safety of the expeditions but also shared their knowledge, tools, and equipment, which greatly influenced Canadian mountaineering practices and fashion. As a commemoration of their friendship and support, 15 mountain peaks in the Canadian Rockies were named after Swiss locations. The cooperation between Canada and Switzerland in organic trade and mountain exploration exemplifies these strong bonds and mutual respect shared by the two nations, transcending beyond the economic and cultural spheres. Do you think Canada will eventually become the Switzerland of North America? Let us know what you think in the comments section below.